So welcome back everyone, Mike here. We have just a few days before the big party, which is Saturday evening. It's now Thursday morning, and I'm off work today, tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Go back to work on Monday. So the next 2 days are going to be kind of the big push. We have a lot to do between now and then, but we'll get it all taken care of. It always works out. That's what I keep telling Melissa. Everything will be fine. So anyway, this morning I want to do two things. I want to hang all the, do the exterior illumination, aka party lights, and also do a check of the sound system. We use a Bose sound system. I'll show you that here in a little bit, but it's really nice. I bought it maybe 5 years ago, and I don't even think they've changed it since then. You know, usually anything electronic every year it's something different, but it's the Bose L1. And for our party, you know, we use that sound system every year for the party, and you know, other smaller events and things like that. But the reason I got it, I needed something with really big sound. You know, although we use it during the party for like background music or whatever, I primarily bought it for the intentions to just use for the fireworks show itself. I set that sound system up behind the crowd, and the fireworks are going off in front of the crowd, and the whole fireworks show is kind of synced with music, and this thing puts out a lot of good quality sound, and it works really well for this application. I really like it. You'll be impressed when you see it, I think. But it's pretty good quality stuff. I like good things like these party lights. For years, you know, you'd buy them cheap $15 a string outdoor party lights. You hang them from tree to tree or around the fence, put 2-3 strands together, plug them in, it like pop an inline fuse. They're just not very good lights. These ones that I switched to several years ago, I really like these things. They last year after year. You know, it's like a commercial grade light. These are the type of lights that you would see hanging around a patio of a restaurant or whatever that are up year round. And I think I've gotten them on sale for as cheap as $29 for 48 feet. That's one box. I think average, the normal price is like 40 bucks, worth every penny. You use them year after year after year. And when I put them all away, you just put them all back in the box. I take all the bulbs out. They got little holders for that, and stack them on the shelves in the garage till you need them again. And when you do, they're ready to go. But anyway, I'm going to get started on these lights, and I'll show you how I do this. And part of these lights will be run off of a generator that I set way off in the distance, and the rest will run from extension cords at the house. Whenever we have a party, you start plugging in a bunch of crock pots and all these lights and sound systems and all that. It's easy to pop a breaker, so I do run a generator for some of the stuff. The further away from the house, I'll use a generator for that. But anyway, I'm gonna get started here. So here's what we use. These are them, very heavy. The sockets are all coated in rubber. These things you could leave up year round, no problem at all. And every year when I take these down or put them up, I take all the bulbs out, put them back in the thing. You know, normally a box will have one string, 48 feet, and then the bulbs. But as for storage purposes, I'll put a couple wraps of the actual lights, you know, in a box, and maybe, you know, put 2 boxes of bulbs in another box. But what you get in one box is 48 foot of light, and I think 36 bulbs, although it takes 24. I have, over 5 years, I think I've only used maybe 3 of the extra bulbs that came with it. Yeah, so it includes 24 bulbs plus 12 spares. Heavy duty 14/3 cord, and you can connect up to 5 strings of lights with these, which is fantastic. So that gets you almost 250 feet of lights off of one outlet, which works really well. Now these are like the incandescent type. They do now have an LED, but I like these. The LEDs are great. I use them for a lot of things, but for party lights, these are more kind of old school, traditional, almost like a little yellow tint to them. You'll see, I'll shoot some video at night, but I really like these, so I'm gonna get started.
busy.
Have we ever not been ready for a party?
We've had a party and we haven't showered, so.
But everything was ready.
Everyone showed up, and yeah. It's always great, and in the end, everyone shakes your hand and says, "Great job, Mike," and then they say, "See you later, Melissa."
So earlier today I hung about 450 feet of these, and they will look really nice at night. I'll show you that in another video, but they work fantastic. They're heavy duty, commercial grade, and I just like things that work, and these are great. Now, as far as the sound system that we use, this is the Bose L1 Compact, I think they call it. Had this probably 5 or 6 years, something like that. Works flawlessly, really big sound. This weighs about 24 pounds, something like that, 25 pounds. And then you have to put the extensions on it. I'll show you how to do that with the additional speaker on top. I guess they call that the tweeter. I'm not a big sound guy, but all I know is this works very well for what we use it for. You can hear just perfectly, you know, even with all the fireworks going off, and it just throws the sound. My nephew, he lives about a half-mile away, and a few years ago I just brought this outside, hooked it all up, put a song on, and I texted him. I'm like, what am I playing? And he could actually hear the song and identify what it was from about a half-mile away with this unit. We'll put it together, hook it up, and I'll kind of show you how it works. But I really like this too. So in this bag here, you have a couple extensions. And you don't have to put these on, you just get better sound quality. Take this speaker out. So you put those two extensions on, and then the little speaker goes on top. That's all there is to it. So we have a good microphone. It plugs in right here. If someone sings the national anthem before the fireworks show, if you play guitar, you can plug it in right there. This is where I just plug my phone or iPod or iPad, whatever, in here, and run my playlist off of this. This volume over here controls the microphone. This one over here controls whatever you input on this side.
My wristwatch is broken, my shoes are untied. Time is a-ticking, so is the tide. But I am not worried, things are what they are. Come rain or come shine or a shooting star. I've been to the south, I've been to the north, east and the west, the middle of course. I may have been astray, but I've never been lost, never been beat by the road I've crossed. I guess I've been lucky.
So that's the Bose L1 Compact. So earlier today I hung about 450 feet of those party lights, and they're fantastic. So if you're in the market for them, you may want to look them up and see if they're available in your area. I'm not endorsed by them at all or anything like that. I just want to pass along good information on good products, which brings me to the next good product, the Bose L1 Compact System. Not endorsed or sponsored by Bose or anything like that, but they make a great product, and that compact, L1 Compact, is perfect for outdoor parties, indoor parties, anything like that. It really puts out some big sound, and like I said, that's probably 5 or 6 years old, something like that. Works like the day I got it, and I don't even think they've made it many changes to it since they first came out with it. It's that good, and for electronics it normally doesn't happen. So those two things are perfect for a party. So this evening I think I'm going to start working on some fireworks. I got a lot of work to do there on that, hooking everything up, loading all the mortar racks. I use liquid nails to put all the small cakes so nothing tips over. We'll get into all that in the next video. But anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to everything. Things are starting to come together. We're gonna have a real big day tomorrow. Tables, chairs, all that. All the mowing, I gotta do all that stuff. Clean up the yard, move some stuff around. It never ends, but it'll be good. Should be pretty well wrapped up by Saturday, about 5:59, because the party starts at 6. Something else I wanted to mention, if you've been following our channel for a while, you already know about the Rural King partnership and the Stihl partnership. You know, neither of these products here were endorsed or given to me in any way. These are mine. But some people still don't get the whole point of what I'm doing here, so I'll explain it. What I like to do is, if I like a product and I use a product myself and it works as well as it is advertised or it exceeds my expectations, I am going to share that information with other people. Because myself, like everybody else, you know, if you're looking to buy something, you want to get, you know, a good bang for your buck. And I spent a long time looking for this Bose L1 Compact System. Never thought of Bose, always thought of them, you know, priced too high. And I always thought of Bose as headphones and, you know, little radios on your countertop or something like that. Didn't even know they make them. So it took me probably 4 months and lots of research, I don't know why it took that long, to find that Bose, and it's perfectly. So to get back to my point, if I have something and it works well, I'm going to share it on this on these videos. Whether somebody, you know, gave it to me to use, and if I don't like it, you're either not going to see it because I'm not going to waste my time and do a video on it, or I'll tell you what I don't like about it. But I think that's what it's all about. And then if you start reading the comments, people have other products that I may have never heard of that work well. That's what this is about, information sharing. I did that video on the Stihl HT85 pole saw, and that was a demo unit from Stihl, and it really opened my eyes. I never in a million years would have considered a battery-powered, basically anything that cuts wood. You know, I'm a two-stroke kind of guy, and it opened my eyes. The thing works fantastic. So if there's anybody else out there looking for them, I want them to be able to see me using it in like a real-world situation. I think it's just a win-win for everybody, and I love it. I mean, I'm having a ball doing this, and I'm just going to stick at it. Keep on keeping on. That's the plan here. But yeah, coming up here, we'll have some fireworks videos. We'll have the party video. More getting ready. Then after I get past Saturday night, it's wood cutting, trail building. It's me time. All the stuff I like to do. Be on the tractors and cutting stuff down and moving dirt and all those kind of things. So I'm looking forward to the rest of summer. But anyway, like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button. That matters, because there's a few haters out there. Well, about 10 of them. But I did notice if I upload early in the morning, they don't show up till later on in the day. They must sleep in. But anyway, if you like these videos, hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.